press it hard. That's what she said. Anyway. Hi guys. Sorry. We're in the Yaris again, in the rental car, which will be hopefully taken care of tomorrow and probably replaced by a shittier loaner car until I can get my car. The shopper's gonna cost me $5,000, but that's not the point. So I need a good movie to distract myself from the horrible financial hell that's gonna be my next year.
At least I'm gonna make things a little better for you.
Anyway, so we're here to talk about Arrival, which is the new sci-fi movie with Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
This is a fascinating movie.
It was interesting, yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, I found this movie fascinating from beginning to end.
It's one of the things I was definitely curious, like, throughout, as times went by. Admittedly, I'm not really in the most awake of states right now, so it's a little hard for me to...
Yeah. I couldn't even pretend to tell you some of the things they were talking about in this movie, but I was interested.
Yeah. The whole movie focuses on the whole idea, like, the theory behind linguistics, for example, as well as ideas of kind of like unity and humanity, as well as what happens when we let fear take over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which feels a little relevant right now.
I was going to say timely.
Yeah.
Who knew it took the fucking Reapers to get that point across?
That's what they looked like!
Yeah. Okay, so...
it's like, apparently they were studying up on that language.
Yeah, they even had, like, the same brrrr thing they have in Mass Effect.
I meant in order to gauge that timeliness.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there. Anyway, but anywho, so yeah, I don't want to go over the plot too much because I don't want to really give anything away, except I feel like we do kind of need to talk about the ending twist a little bit. Yeah. But I will add a spoiler disclaimer in front of that because, again, you really should go see this movie. Yeah. Because he said this is made by the same people who made Sicario. Didn't you say that?
Definitely the same director. I'm not sure if it's the same writer, but it's... It was good, yeah.
You can definitely tell, like, the guy knows how to linger on a shot. You know, like, some of the shots in this movie are fucking brilliant. And just some of the unique ideas and, again, the way it approaches language. Mm-hmm. And, like, again, just how you even begin to translate something like this. Apparently, there's already a theory about it. Yeah. According to this movie. I don't know if anyone can confirm that or not. Linguistics was not my... school of art, basically, or not my field, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so yeah, like the way they approach it, the way it's shot, the way it just gets the scale and the weight of what is happening done better than like any Alien movie I think I've ever seen. Because, like, Alien movies are a dime a dozen. When you've seen one, you feel like you've seen them all. But, like, I can't remember the last time I've seen an Alien movie where I felt like, okay, this matters. Yeah. Like, the aliens come here and, like, it doesn't feel like, oh, okay, aliens, it's one of the two things going to happen. They're going to talk to them, it's like a gruesome resolution, or they're going to go to war. Like, because based on Hollywood's all we ever see of Alien movies. Yeah. 9 times out of 10.
Best way to describe this felt like the movie Contact wanted to be.
I never saw Contact, so I can't speak on that.
It has some similar ideas. It's not really like... From what I remember, it was decent. Like, it wasn't really the best thing ever. Mm-hmm. But, like, it was okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it had, like, Jodie Foster and... Jake Busey?
I don't know. Like, I can't help you there.
I can't remember if it was Jake or Gary. It was one of the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know if it was Gary Busey. Wouldn't you kind of know? Just feeling like you know. Yeah. Like, oh, yep, that's Gary. But anyway. So, no, but, like... Just even like when they get to the ship for the first time, the way the camera is like scales up, or even the way like the sense of vertigo you get when they're climbing up the hallway for the first time.
That was a cool effect. Just the whole idea, like the way they like shifted gravity and perspective in that.
Well, even then, they can tell they deliberately like elongated and shortened up the hallway initially in the first run to get that feeling of we are completely out of our league here. And like it made the human characters feel so small in comparison. I thought that was really well done. Yeah. And the guy, like the director of this movie, knows how to like film a fucking how to like get a good shot. Yeah. Like you could just feel the tension and like just the weight of, again, just the relevancy of just like, this isn't just another alien invasion. This is an alien invasion that has impact, that has social significance, that has people reacting about the way you'd expect. Yeah. to not only finding out and like the characters responding the way that you kind of would when you're faced with like this insane amount of information in a very short notice.
Yeah.
Although I think if I am going to nitpick this movie, I will admit this is a nitpick. They have some very impatient military people.
Yeah.
That is one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit. Like the way like Amy Adams plays a linguistics professor.
Yeah.
That was at one point worked for the FBI to decode some insurgent intel, I guess.
Yeah.
And Forrest Whitaker comes up like, "You work at FBI, so I'm here right now." Now it brings up like an audio recording of like the alien speech, which kind of sounds like a mixture of the Reapers mixed with like old flute band. I don't know. But anyways, it's like, "What can you tell me from that?" He goes, "I can't tell you shit from that. That's a 10-second audio clip. What the fuck do you want from me?" I'm paraphrasing. That's what she meant.
Yeah.
And he goes,
like, I need to see it, up close and personal, really.
Yeah, which of course makes sense on so many levels because, nope, good day. It just kind of takes off until later comes back. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
More or less how it goes. Again, it's kind of hard to really talk about without going too nitty-gritty into the plot, especially towards the end. Which, on one hand, like, without giving it away, if you thought it was kind of stupid, I get it. But at the same time, the way they execute it really works.
And I think, because it adds a little bit of extra gravitas to it.
Well,
it's
it doesn't play a clever twist they do in the beginning, or like how they execute it. Again, it's... Should we just like announce spoilers and just get into it? Okay, so we're gonna go into spoilers from here on out, guys.
Yeah,
so because we have to talk about it.
It's one of those you're like, unless you talk about it, you can't really get into the meat of this movie.
No, you can't. So if you have not seen the movie yet and plan to go see it, go see it. It's a phenomenal film. It'll probably be in my top 10 list this year if I'm guessing right now. So yeah, it gets. Really, this is I think the best sci-fi movie I've seen all year. It's not the last couple of years, I'd say. I'd say this is better than The Martian.
They're better than each other in certain elements.
Yes, but like if I'm going for like what I got more out of this movie, I would say I got more out of this than I did The Martian.
Okay.
In my personal perspective. But
I mean,
The Martian's funnier.
Yeah, like The Martian, I will say is more enjoyable, but I can understand like in terms of like the cultural significance that this movie holds.
I just found
it is a much deeper sense to it.
To me, I felt this movie was just more interesting to me, and maybe that's because I find other cultures and like other ideas and ways of communication. I find that idea personally fascinating. So maybe that's what it is for me. But personally, this gets my highest recommendation. It's easily the best movie in theaters right now. After you're done going to see Doctor Strange, I'm sure most of you have already. Go see this movie. You're in for a trippy time. Yeah. Okay, so spoilers. She can see the future, which sounds stupid when I say it like that, but it works.
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
It's not that she necessarily sees the future. She Dr. Manhattan's it.
Yeah, that. She like experiences the future and the present simultaneously.
Yeah, because as she puts it, the language itself that they're learning is actually a tool. Mm-hmm. They're doing what was the term they use? A non-sum game?
Yeah, something like that.
Where basically, these aliens are teaching humanity about this language, which in itself is a quote-unquote weapon, but more or less is more of a tool. That the language itself is a gateway through time, that you can experience it non-linearly.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. I didn't think about that.
That's what they said. It's like, they actually said it.
I'm not going to lie. There were some times I'm kind of like... I'm just gonna assume you know what you're talking about because I don't have the first fucking clue.
Because there's a part where like China is kind of leading a spear. I wouldn't say a spearhead, but they're like kind of leading the charge against probably attacking the aliens.
Yeah.
And this is the part that emphasizes the most.
We want to emphasize independency this time. God damn it.
Yeah. And so the part where basically it's like she's experiencing a later meaning that she has no recollection of events that happened in the past. So, like I said, she's simultaneously in both those elements at the same time.
No, I get that. I get that.
It's cool how she's like simultaneously learning like these things that she has to use.
Yeah.
Like it's not necessarily a bootstrap paradox because it's one thing where like it acknowledges.
Bootstrap paradox being
the idea that the future events kind of precedes or leads into the past.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it. But the thing is, like, because she's experiencing it at that time as well, it's kind of a weird little technicality around it.
I suppose so. Yeah,
so
it makes more sort of sense.
Yeah.
There were some like again, being insanely nitpicky here, there were some parts where I was like, so did she tell him to tell her these exact details on this day? Because I don't know why this would come up in natural conversation otherwise.
I mean, in that meeting?
In the meeting, yeah.
Well, he did mention, it's like, I don't know how your mind works, but he even says, like, I have a feeling I have to tell you this.
Well, because maybe it was like a fake kind of thing, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, he says basically that's him acknowledging, like, he feels like the fact that it's happening there at the now is what made things happen.
Okay, so, I'll buy it. I'll go with it. Yeah, it's a simple.
Like it is a little convoluted, but like it's a thing where like
it feels well written out.
It is like it's
like it doesn't feel like Inception, where it just convoluted for the sake of being convoluted.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe not convoluted. Like it's awkward, but in a way that works. I'm
not sure to use the phrase awkward. Like it's just kind of hard to describe in general. Apparently,
it is. Yeah.
We have to really stretch our language.
Yeah.
Ha ha. I'm not proud of that.
Yeah.
But it's better than Jason Segel.
Not my fault that we've made the same joke too.
It's still a bad joke. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I'll admit it. I'm still proud that I'm still not proud, but like it's.
No, you're proud. Just admit it.
No, it's not pride. It's just joy that they thought of the same dumb joke that I did.
All right. Anywho, but yeah, I had thought I lost it.
Yeah.
I need to go look into the future to go get it. But no, like I feel like if this script was written even an ounce worse than it is,
it would have fallen apart.
Yeah, this twist would have been really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But the fact that this executes so well. And it's done with such good acting, because again, like it's Amy Adams. Honestly, I think one of the best working actresses in the field today. It works. It really works, and honestly, it adds an extra level of. One, it's a very clever way to play with the audience expectations.
Yeah.
Because they show, like in the beginning of the movie, it kind of does what Eternal Sunshine did, where it shows the future at the beginning of the movie before leading into it at the end.
And one of the good things about this is it creates a lot more sympathy for Amy Adams' character, Louise.
Yeah, Louise.
Because without that whole kind of element of time, it would have been hard to kind of like, I wouldn't say sympathize with her, but she wouldn't have had like that certain, I guess.
Well, because you do feel like an instant connection with her, because they show like the daughter. Again, I would say spoiler. We already gave away the base part of the movie, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Like it shows like the daughter from being a baby to eventually dying of cancer, basically.
Yeah, or some strange disease.
I'm guessing cancer because they shaved her head.
Well, they said it was like some rare disease in general.
Yeah, so maybe because something made your hair fall out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, some mysterious disease kills her, and then it drops onto like present day Amy Adams. But you don't know it's present day Amy Adams. You just think that she had a dead daughter at some point. So you instantly have that sympathy for her. But then it turns out, again, in a very clever way, like they kind of hint at throughout the movie. And I was picking up on it, but I was still kind of confused. And I didn't piece together that was the future quite at the moment.
Yeah.
Although I was intentionally suspicious.
Yeah, because the part that I understood it was when they showed her with the little... The heptapod? What, a heptapod?
Yeah, I think it's like septipod, something like that.
Because it's something like whatever is the term for like 7 legs, basically.
Septipod.
Okay. Okay, yeah, septipod.
Yeah.
So, and they show part where like she's making this figure. I was like, what the fuck?
Now the one that got me was like, no, I need something more sciencey, because you want science, call your father. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, that got it.
That was a trigger in my brain going,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Does she just like, is that why he's pissed off at Hawkeye? It's
yeah. I know.
She just have a thing against scientists, like, well, Mr. Scientist.
Yeah, I was like, huh. Because I didn't think anything of it at first, and after I was like, oh.
Now that was my first instant clue there. I was like, something's weird here.
Yeah.
And then they had the zero number something that popped up later on, and I'm kind of like, I've spent several years in the science field. I have never heard that before. How the fuck does she know that off the top of her head? To her child.
Yeah.
Something's weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh. Okay, I'm on board. And that's even then, like, when she has these headaches, and she gets, like, what you think are flashbacks to the time. So I was like, so...
Flash forwards.
The flash forwards. We have to go back, Kate!
Back to the future!
I was going Lost, but that works too. Two very different flash forwards.
Yeah, guess which one was the good one.
Lost had its moments.
Yeah. Just really bungled it in the end.
Well, bungled a lot of points. But
Yeah.
I liked Lost, but I'm not going to defend all its stupid decisions. It's just like, fuck it, let's have a shark with a logo on the bottom of it, because why the hell not? Yes, that's in there.
Okay.
They actually didn't explain it in the series in like a throwaway line, but that was of like I rewatched it not to like a couple years ago just out of curiosity. I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, pause. Why is that shark had a belly button ring? Or like a tramp stamp? I don't know.
Forever 21, dear God!
Dear God. Shark shops at Hot Topic. I don't know. But anyway, enough about Lost.
Yeah. But, and here's the other thing. When you realize what this is, that makes the fact that she knows that her child is going to die.
Yeah, it adds a lot of layers.
I just I thought about it, it's like, I just got existential in the theater. I was like, oh, I feel depressed.
No, like it really does add a lot of layers, and it does bring up issues of kind of do you change the future, or do you not, or do you let it happen as is? Yeah. And she even says like I've fully embraced the journey of this life that I'm going to go on.
And that also feels like a narrative, like a kind of a meta line of the narrative too. Like it's not about the ending. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I can also go into the idea of like destiny and fate and all that stuff as well. Kind of like with the China guy.
Yeah.
Chinese general. I'm sorry. China guy sounds really offensive.
I'll say technically it's mostly really offensive if you replace guy with man.
Fair enough.
So never say that, because then that is actually offensive.
And my brain just goes, you racist. We don't need more of that right now.
Yep.
But that's a whole other topic I don't want to get into, because...
yeah, people are going crazy enough.
Hey, guys, I have an idea. Let's throw shoes at landmines. What could go wrong?
What? Oh, the United States is in turmoil right now.
I'm just saying, now you have an expression to call that now. And everybody's like, let's play with matches. Let's see what happens. It's getting crazy here. I like mine better. Throw shoes at landmines.
Yeah.
I just came up with that. I'm pretty proud of that now, actually. You're welcome, America. But anyway, don't check your Facebook right now. What the fuck are you doing? That's rude. We're talking about a rival. You can look at Facebook shit later.
Yeah.
We want to get away from that right now because social media is a fucking disaster.
Yep.
But anyway, back to good stuff. Back to movies. Movies I like this movie, which I honestly, like. The ideas here are fascinating. It's well thought out. And again, like, going back to the ethical questions, though, that the ending presents, again, in a lesser script, even by, like, an iota of a lesser script, this would have been a shitty twist. That would have been really stupid. I would be pissed off right now. But because it's written as well as it is, like, I was taken out for, like, a minute. Mm-hmm. But I was like, it took like a second to win me back a little bit. Because I was like, what? And then it was like, start explaining, like, okay, you win, movie. I'll cave, you win, okay. Because again, it just presents so many fascinating ideas. And again, I almost kind of wish they went to like a little more of the nitty gritty of how exactly they deciphered this language. Because honestly, I was really interested to figure out how the hell you would even begin to like decipher like different squigglies into words that you can understand. Not even to get into the trippy dream sequences throughout this movie. But yeah, I got really into this. I was really impressed. Yeah, it's good. You got thoughts?
Watch this movie. It's definitely one of the smarter movies to come out this year, and we kind of needed it.
Yeah, definitely after right now. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with like a little popcorn fun here and there, but you know, sometimes I need to feel intellectually stimulated, which I know makes me sound like a pretentious asshole when I say that. I know it. I'm aware. I regret nothing. I am just a bit of a pretentious asshole.
Plus, you saw Medea, so you kind of needed recovery after that. Congratulations, you're out of battery!
That's a trick I learned. Car's haunted, fuck. Hop in the back. No, there's another in the back seat. It's taken by giant Tupperware.
Haunted Tupperware!
It's pink. Fuck. That's Alien for Death, right?
What?
I'm just thinking, like, if you're gonna interpret squigglies now, we might as well interpret color too.
Well, back then, pink was probably considered death.
Maybe that's why they came to Earth. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want a little color. Maybe that's why they came here. They just want to get bedazzled. Like, they're giant black squids, you know.
Let's talk about the trailers.
Oh, you don't want to see where this road can take us? All right.
No, let's not ruin the majesty of this movie.
All right. Aliens come to town. We've heard of the one called Forever 21. Not Forever 41. Someone should make a store called Forever 41, though. Just like jeans that come up to here. Anyway, so we got Miss Sloane as the first trailer. Are you checking social media again?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why not?
Because we're recording a review, you rude person.
We're talking about trailers now.
Well, I'm not talking about by myself. You get in here.
Yeah.
And then we got Miss Sloane was the first trailer, which you've gotten that one before.
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell that movie's about.
Neither do I, although I do kind of question the tagline a little bit, where it's just like, the best way to win is to be one step ahead of your opponent and let your opponent never surprise you. I'm thinking, statistically impossible, was my thought process going there. It's a nice idea, Miss Sloane. Reality doesn't hold a lot of weight. Because someone, like, just, it's not, if you're, you know, like, oh, you can't surprise me. Oh, really? I'm sure I could think of something. Just throwing shoes at landmines.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, I'm just thinking, like, a grotesque image popped in my head. It's like, oh, you can't do anything to surprise me. Like, oh, really now? Just take a dump on the table or something like that. Didn't see that coming, did you, Miss Sloane? Now you don't know what to do. I don't know what to do either, but you didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Who would win, Miss Sloane or Willy Wonka?
It's like, it's like, you know, honestly, like, I just remind me of South Park, you know, that's the part where Mr. Garrett just shits in the Carmen shits in the desk for no reason, and Garrett's like, Carmen, did you just shit on my desk?
Oh, no, he did do it for a reason.
I know, he did it for a reason at the time, but that's like a good way to distract your opponent if you have nothing else to go on. Carmen, you just shit on my desk? Yes, I did, Mr. Garrison. Yes, I did. They never see it coming.
Yeah.
It's a secret poop attack. I've been going on weird tangents lately. Anyway, I think it's because I'm tired and haven't eaten dinner yet. So, then we got La La Land.
I don't even remember which one that was.
That was the Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like trying to be...
It's a musical.
Yeah, I'm just like... It looks like an old school musical, which I respect, but I'm like, which Ryan Gosling am I getting for this movie?
Yeah.
It was kind of the other thought. Am I giving this shit Ryan Gosling, or am I going to get Handsome Devil Ryan Gosling? Because Handsome Devil Ryan Gosling isn't a very good actor. Let's face it, because Handsome Devil Ryan Gosling has one face. It's this. You can, I honestly, like, an ex made me watch The Girl in the Notebook, which might explain why she's an ex. But I just know the entire time, like, you look in Ryan Gosling's eyes, you can almost just see him thinking what he has to get from Safeway on the way home. Like having this intense romantic moment, he's going, I need to get eggs, I need to get cereal, do I need soda? I think
he practiced the Kuleshov effect way too hard.
The what effect?
Okay, that is an idea where it was a theory that's proposed in film where basically they recorded a guy just kind of like staring at someone with a blank face.
Mm.
So they did was they juxtaposed that with, I think it was Kuleshov, I can't remember, but basically they juxtaposed that with footage from something else to create the illusion of emotion. So they showed a picture of him looking like this, and they cut to a bowl of like cereal or something like, oh, he's hungry or something like that. Or they cut to a woman or something like, oh, he's, in love or something like that. Or just
I see. It's still lazy as far as I'm concerned. Because I was expecting the scenery to do what you as an actor should be able to portray.
Yeah.
I want to give me a shit, Ryan Gosling. Then we get The Big Short. Then we get the
Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys. It's like, where the hell were you? I was interviewing the mermaids. I like giving a shit Ryan Gosling. I don't know what to do with Handsome Devil Ryan Gosling. That's why Drive is such a conflicting movie for me. Because I watch it, I was like, I can't tell if it's subtle or lazy. And it's really pissing me off and I can't figure it out. That was legitimately my thought process. First time I watched it, I'm like, people keep telling me this is a good performance. I'm having trouble seeing it. Is it something I'm missing? What am I missing?
Yeah.
But anyway, then we got Split. We got a new trailer for this too.
It wasn't that much different. Like
no, but it was different enough. At least like okay, at least I saw some new footage there.
Yeah,
I also saw more like that is not true.
Yeah. Because I noticed like the music was different in the beginning, and yeah, I think there were like a couple tweaks in the front.
Well, there was that part where you started laughing, where McAvoy's a little kid.
My name is Hedwig.
My name is Hedwig, but he starts walking like on his feet, and it's supposed to be menacing, but I hear you next week going. Just like, that's dumb. Meanwhile, like, the part that always gets me is, like, he has 28 different, like, 23 different people in his mind. And I'm like, you don't know how differential dissociative personality disorder works, do you? Followed by the line, he can change his brain chemistry, like, his body chemistry with his thoughts. I'm like, not a fucking superpower. Not a fucking superpower.
Although it is Professor X, just saying.
I know, but that is a superpower. Like, having multiple personality does not allow you to change your body chemistry. That's like if I say, oh no, I got a skin rash, I can turn into the Hulk. Smash! I don't.
Ah, my hand!
I mean, there's amazing thing the body can do under extreme stress. Like, it can elevate your dopamine levels. It can cause you like to lift things like 2 times your weight.
Yeah. Adrenaline.
Adrenaline does not allow well for language.
Adrenaline. There we go.
How do you spell it?
ADR.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yeah. No, I was telling a sound guy to use ADR to like implement how it's actually spelled over me.
Yes, of course, no. Like Bane in Dark Knight Rises. I totally did this in one take, seriously, take my word for it. Like how sounds like one of the... Like,
hello, Mr. UPS man.
You should have respected my authority.
Yeah.
That's what we should have taught the aliens. Because if I would have lost my shit if at the very end of this movie, Amy Adams is questioning the alien, you see the little subtitles pop up, if at one point at the very end he goes like, but wait, I don't understand, then all of a sudden a little squiggly came up and said, respect my authority.
It doesn't matter who we are. All that matters is our plan.
You, Amy Adams, need to catch them all. Which is kind of true in this movie. But anyway, so, what was I talking about? Split.
The magical language of coffee stains in that movie.
It works. It's creative. It's
new.
I can't think of any like other movie that's done that, so bravo.
But you can't deny, at first, all I could see was someone put a coffee mug on paper.
Yeah, I could definitely see where you get that. Then we got Passengers. That was the Chris
Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence one.
Yeah, which could be interesting.
We'll see.
That one has cautious skepticism.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they just wake up early from hyper sleep and they're alone.
Well, it could be like an interesting bottle movie like Moon.
Yeah.
Because Moon was a good movie.
Yeah.
You saw Moon, right?
Yeah, I love Moon.
Yeah, just saying. So, like, it could be good.
Then that guy went and created Warcraft somehow. It's like, how did he go from Moon and Source Code to Warcraft?
I don't get why people like that movie.
Which one?
Warcraft.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what, Source Code?
I don't know Source Code, but I didn't see Source Code. But
Source Code?
Warcraft I saw. I had questions. Lots of questions. Watching me pissed off and
yeah. Excuse me, people from Blizzard, why did you sabotage your own product?
Apparently Blizzard fans like it. I guess. I don't... People in China fucking love it.
Yeah. Well, because I said, like, it's got a lot of... It is mostly just a for the fans thing. I think had they not...
Why not just make it a straight DVD? I don't...
Because... I think Duncan Jones had way more plans, but unfortunately they had to cut out a lot of content.
No shit.
Yeah, I was told I think that movie is supposed to be like 40 minutes longer.
I don't think it would have cleared up anything, to be honest. Because the movie, I don't want to get into that movie again. I already got enough angry comments about the last time I talked about it.
Yeah. Hey, just saying, look at Rotten Tomatoes. He's not the only one.
Fuck you people. Except you're a nice person. Not everyone else, you specifically.
Yeah.
But anyway, then we got The Cure for Wellness, which, fuck off, I know what that movie's about.
Yeah. Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, I'll give it credit. Unlike the other trailers of the movie, I feel like this didn't give the entire movie away.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell is this?
It's like if, like, American Horror Story had a baby with Grand Budapest Hotel.
I was like with BioShock.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same place that they shot Grand Budapest Hotel.
I would explain a couple things.
Yeah, because like the swimming, like the
pool area.
The pool area looked exactly the same. So I'm willing to bet it's the same place. Which why that image came to mind for me anyway. But I don't know. That one's kind of up in the air. We'll see. It could be either interesting or pretentious.
Yeah.
And then we got Collateral Beauty. That was, speaking of pretentious.
The Will Smith one?
Yeah. You're not looking forward to that one? You want to share why?
It just looks dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could see it working, maybe with a better script.
But it seems too hokey and whimsical.
Yeah, like, that's what I got. It looks pretentious.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of it. This looks cynical shit.
Yeah.
And why is love so mopey? Every shot of Keira Knightley, she's in fucking tears. Or, like, doing the sobbing voice. Yeah. Where, like, I'm just trying to hold back tears, because it adds drama to this moment. Just like, is love always like that? Because if that's the case, maybe I'm good without it. You know? Yeah. Just throwing that out there. Death seems cool. I'll hang out with Death. Helen Mirren, I'll hang out with her, sure. Like, so who'd you kill today, Mirren? That actually sounds fucking awesome. I kind of want to have a drink with Helen Mirren Death. Yeah. So, so were you red before or after? Were you Death before or after Red? I have to know. Anyway, it was John Malkovich. That's right to it, right? I have to. That's the only thing that makes sense. Then we got Office Christmas Party, which I just know right now this is gonna be this year's Christmas with the Cranks. Or what was the name of that crappy Christmas movie I saw last year that I have to see by myself because I didn't get anyone to go with me?
I don't know. I remember which one you're talking about, with Woof!
Oh my god. Just like horrible Vietnam flashback just flashed before my eyes. And I just know it's gonna be one of those movies that everyone's gonna be busy.
I'll look it up. I just gotta check out John Goodman's filmography.
That's who I was gonna look it up last season. Because I know it was one of the saw it towards the end. Love the Coopers. That's what it was.
There we go. Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks was that Jamie Lee Curtis, Tim Allen one.
I couldn't even remember the fucking name of that movie. That's how bad it was. How much I repressed it from my memory. But I just know it's gonna be the same case this year. I'm going alone. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna scream at a camera for 20 minutes because that's how those reviews usually go.
Yeah. Well, that movie just looked god awful.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's basically live action Sausage Party in an office.
It's that horrible feeling just crossed through my body. And then the last trailer you got was for Allied, which I'm curious.
That's
not excited, but curious.
That's another wait and see one.
Yeah, because I like what's her name?
Marion Cotillard.
That's why I don't know her name.
Yeah.
I like her. I think she's a good actress. Yeah. Brad Pitt's kind of hit and miss for me.
Yeah. Because it's like the way he did that. This is insane. It was just kind of.
To be fair, that might not be the take they went with.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed on that.
Yeah, kind of like they did that with Steve Jobs and the "She's Not My Daughter" line. It was like, oh, thank God they went with the other one.
Yeah, so they've done it in a few movies. I think there was one not too long ago where the line they went with was Civil War. Civil War did that too.
Oh yeah, sorry, but Bucky was my friend. Yeah, and then just so was I.
Yeah, I say I like the shot in the trailer better, to be honest, but the shot in the movie fits the movie better.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the last trailer.
Well, for me, it's like I didn't believe that first trailer line. It's like, you guys are always at each other's throats. I wouldn't really believe that.
So are we, but we're friends.
Yes, but it's all an act.
Is it? This is a trap all along, Grant. The arse is a rental, so they can't find your remains. Wait, I gotta turn in tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, you just didn't lock the door. See ya. Ah,
God damn it. fuck. Didn't think this through.
I think they did that in Simpsons now that I think about it.
Did they? I don't know.
It's like, now there's no way for you to escape. No, we can just open the lock. It's like, no! It's like, damn it! And I feel like that was one of the Sideshow Bob bits, too, or something.
I don't know anything about that, but...
All I know is that Kelsey Grammer plays him.
Yeah, I know you showed me one episode.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think that was the last trailer we got. So, any final thoughts for Arrival?
Check it out.
Unless you, like, if you've gotten this far in the review and you haven't seen it already, then, sorry.
Yeah. Then there's no... It's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
So I'm still gonna see it, but now you kind of know everything's gonna happen. So,
yeah. It's like, it's about the journey. You ruined the journey! Oh.
I built up hype for the journey. But anyway, so I think this is a pretty slow week, so like we might go see one more movie if we have time.
Maybe Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, like that's what I'm looking at right now, because there's really not a whole lot else in in theaters right now that's like one of the movies I'd go out of my way to go see, really. Unless like I got a special request for it, maybe.
Yeah.
But right now, like, there's nothing on my agenda. So, next week is going to be big, though.
Yeah, we got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I think, does Moana come out next week?
Maybe?
Because that one comes, The Edge of 17 comes out, which apparently is getting great reviews.
Oh, damn.
Fantastic Beasts.
And Bleed for This.
I don't even know what Bleed for This is.
That's the boxing one with Miles Teller.
Oh, the one I saw, like, a commercial for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that one's not exactly on top of my priority list. But anyway, so, yeah. Go see Arrival if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah! I'm getting old for this.